Today, I come to Mary with the heart of someone who trusts and prays for what they love most, their children. May she, the mother of Jesus, also be the mother of our children. May she care for them with the same tenderness she gave the child Jesus, accompany their every step, protect their paths, and guide them always with love. If this is your desire too, join me in this prayer. Write your children's names in the comments and subscribe to the channel. Every time this video is watched, this prayer will be renewed over each name remembered here. May Mary cover our children with the mantle of faith. Being a father, being a mother, is carrying in the heart a love that cannot be measured. It's always wishing the best for those who one day were entrusted to us. And that's why today we place our children under the protection of Mary, because we know that she understands our love, our worries, and our surrender. Mary knows the silence of one who waits, the pain of one who fears, and the joy of one who sees a child walk in faith. Today, we ask Mary to accompany them, to protect them from visible and invisible dangers, to strengthen their minds, to guard their hearts, to teach them to live with faith, to grow in Christ, and to walk with dignity. And that even when they are far from our eyes, they may always be under the gaze of the mother who never abandons. Mary, today I come to you not to ask for myself, but for my children, for those born from my womb or from my heart, for those I accompany with love and prayer. I place each one of them in your care, with the certainty that no one understands a mother's love and the anguish of wanting to protect who we love better than you. Take care of my children, Mary, just as you cared for Jesus. Care for them too. Keep them safe from all harm, from every influence that misleads, from every word that wounds, from every path that confuses. May they feel loved, welcomed, and strengthened by your presence, even when they are far from me. May none of them walk alone, because where my eyes can't reach, may your mantle reach. Mary, wrap my children in your love that consoles and strengthens. May they learn to recognize the value of faith from an early age, to trust in goodness even when the world shows otherwise. May they never lose their sweetness, nor the courage to be a light in difficult times. May they carry in their hearts the values that uplift and reflect your example in all they do. Protect their minds, Mary. Let no dark thought take hold of them. Let no confusion rob them of peace. Guard their emotions, their feelings, their choices. May they know how to walk away from what hurts and draw close to what builds. May your gaze find them every day, in every place, in every decision, and may your love always be a compass, even when they feel alone. Mary, may my children be guided by the light of your wisdom. May they not make decisions out of impulse, but with discernment and peace. May they know how to say no to what distances them from their purpose, and yes to what draws them closer to God. May they have the strength to resist what is fleeting, and the courage to choose what holds eternal value. Teach them to cultivate sincere friendships, to live with respect, and to grow in humility. May every step they take be accompanied by your loving gaze, and in every stumble, may they find your embrace. Mary, when the world tries to harden their hearts, may your gentleness protect them. When they are tired, may they feel your invisible arms holding them up. May they find in you their direction and safety. Mary, I ask you to watch over my children wherever they may be, on their way to school, at work, in the meetings and missteps of life. May your gaze guard their comings and goings, and may your mantle embrace them when they feel alone or uncertain. Even when I am not near, may they feel the certainty that they are protected. Guide them along the paths of truth, kindness, and faith. May they not get lost in the distractions of the world, nor stray from the values that shape a just heart. May they grow in responsibility, empathy, and dignity. And may they never drift away from God's love, even if life takes them down unfamiliar roads. Mary, may every step they take be under your protection and grace. Mary, protect the dreams of my children. May they never be afraid to dream big, yet always keep their feet grounded in faith. May they not trade their values for shortcuts, nor sell their essence for applause. May they learn to build their future with effort, honesty, and hope. And may they never forget that all of heaven is cheering them on. Give them courage to try and serenity to accept when it's time to wait. may they not lose heart with life's no's, nor become lost in the face of difficulties. In their victories, may they know how to give thanks, and in their falls, may they find the strength to begin again. Mary, inspire every dream in their hearts with your motherly love, and carry to God each silent prayer they hold, even the ones they don't yet know how to say. Mary, guard the hearts of my children from everything that wounds without leaving visible marks. May they be protected not only from external dangers, but also from inner fears, silent insecurities, and pressures that confuse. May they find in you a mother ready to embrace every hidden tear, every unspoken anguish, every pain no one else notices. May they never feel alone, not even when surrounded by people. May they know they can call on you at any hour, in any place, in any situation. Mary, calm their thoughts, enlighten their emotions, strengthen their self-worth, and guide their steps toward the light. May they grow knowing they are loved, valuable, and unique, and that faith will always be their refuge and direction. Mary, may my children grow in faith, even when the world insists on stealing that light. May they learn to trust in God from an early age, to turn to prayer when they feel lost, to seek answers in the silence of their soul rather than in the noise of the world. May they know there is always a higher, more just, more truthful path, even if it seems harder. May every challenge they face become an opportunity for maturity, reflection, and spiritual growth. May they learn to rise with more faith than they had before the fall. Mary, may they never be ashamed to believe, nor afraid to show they trust in heaven's love. And may they look to you as an example of gentle courage, unshakable faith, and endless love. Mary, may my children have the discernment to recognize what is good, and the wisdom to turn away from what draws them away from God. May their eyes see beyond appearances, may their words build and never wound, and may their choices be made with a calm and peaceful heart. May they not be swept away by the rush of the world, but learn to wait, to reflect, and to listen. May they never feel obligated to follow what everyone else does, but have the courage to walk their own path with truth and dignity. May they carry spiritual maturity even in youth, and preserve the humility to always keep learning, even as adults. Mary, be present in every decision, every friendship, every step. May they never walk without calling on you. Mary, I ask that my children have hearts that know how to love with purity. May they treat others with respect, empathy, and gentleness. May they be firm but never harsh, just but never without compassion. May kindness shine in their eyes and a willingness to do good guide their hands. May they learn to build true relationships, to forgive sincerely, and to apologize with humility. May they recognize their own mistakes and grow from them. Mary, may their love reflect yours, that love which nurtures, welcomes, and never gives up. Wherever they go, may they leave a trail of peace. And even in difficult moments, may they be a channel of light. Mary, may my children learn to face the storms of life with faith. May they understand that not everything will be easy, but that they will never be alone. When difficult days come, may they not fall into despair, but remember everything they've already overcome. Give them the strength to fall to their knees when the ground feels shaky, and may they find relief in prayer for the burdens they can't explain. Grant them resilience to keep going, even when they are tired. May they not give up on their dreams because of the first falls, and may they not let fear silence their courage. Mary, walk beside them when no one else can. Hold their hands when I can no longer reach them. And when they feel weak, may they feel your motherly embrace sustaining their soul, warming their hearts, and lifting their hope. May their love for God grow with every challenge overcome. And may they never forget, heaven takes care of those who believe. Mary, may your presence accompany my children, even in the small moments, in ordinary days, in the simple decisions that make all the difference. May they understand that your care is not only revealed in visible protection, but also in the distractions they avoid, the paths they don't take, and the choices quietly inspired. May they learn to notice your hand even when everything feels normal. May their everyday lives be filled with subtle blessings, a true friendship, a wise word of advice, a decision made with peace in their hearts. May they learn to value the routines, to give thanks for the opportunities to study, to work, and to grow in community. Mary, teach them to live with gratitude and purpose, to not waste time on what does not build them up, and to recognize that, even without grand signs, God is there, guiding, protecting, and preparing what is best. Mary, may my children learn the value of truth. May they be honest, even when no one is watching. May they choose integrity, even if it means taking the longer path. May they understand that dignity is not about appearance, but essence. May they remain faithful to what they believe, to who they are, and to what they promise, to others, to themselves, and to God. May they not lose themselves trying to please the world, but find peace in being true to who they are. May they not be shaped by what is fleeting, but build their lives on solid principles. Mary, may you be their mirror and their strength. When faced with temptation or confusion, may your silent example of faith and righteousness be their inspiration. And may they live with a clear conscience and a soul at peace. Mary, may my children know how to ask for help when they need it. May they feel no shame in being afraid, in crying, in admitting they don't know which way to go. May they learn that seeking support is not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom. May they never carry alone what can be shared in prayer, in conversation, and in mutual care. May they find good people along their path, true friends, wise counselors, hearts willing to listen and guide. And may they also learn to be that support, that light, that safe haven for others. Mary, when I can no longer be the shoulder they cry on, may you be their refuge. May they feel comfortable turning to you, even without words. And in the silence, may they hear in their soul the certainty that they are loved, guided, and protected. Mary, may my children know that they are loved unconditionally. Even on the days they make mistakes, even when they stray, even if one day they feel lost, may they always remember that your love and mine will never leave them. May they carry this certainty in their hearts as both anchor and compass. No matter how far they go, there will always be a path back home. May forgiveness always be possible, new beginnings always be offered, and love always be the foundation of everything. And even when life feels harsh, may they never close themselves off to goodness. Mary, touch their hearts with your tenderness. Whisper to them in times of doubt. And if any of them stray from the faith, go to meet them with your patience, your quiet embrace, and your love that transforms. Mary, may my children learn to care for their own faith as well. May it not be just an inherited tradition, but a living choice, renewed with each new dawn. May they not pray only in difficult moments, but also on peaceful days. May they build a personal relationship with God that accompanies them throughout life, a faith that doesn't depend on circumstances, but that blooms in any soil. May they find time for silence, for reflection, for listening to their soul. May they cultivate a sincere spirituality, free from fear and full of love. Mary, guide them as you guided Jesus, with strength, with gentleness, with wisdom. May your examples of surrender and trust touch their hearts. And even when I'm no longer here, may they keep turning to you, as children who know they never walk alone. Mary, may the dreams of my children be aligned with the purpose God has for each of them. May they not be guided only by what the world sees as success, but seek true fulfillment, the kind that comes from inner peace, from serving others, from living with meaning. May they understand the value of using their gifts with responsibility and love. When they wonder which path to follow, may they remember to place God first. May they not fear changing direction if needed, nor hesitate to begin again with faith. May they be driven not by fear of failure, but by the desire to be a light wherever they are called to be. Mary, guide each choice, each step, each desire that arises in their hearts. May they know that living with faith is also living with freedom, the freedom to trust and to follow. Mary, protect the bonds that unite my children to their family. May they never lose sight of the value of affection, togetherness, and respect for those who love them. And even as they grow and follow their own paths, may they carry with them the roots of the home that shaped them. May they know how to return when they need shelter, and also how to reach out when someone in the family is in need. May those bonds never be broken by pride, by misunderstandings, or by the rush of life. May they learn to ask for forgiveness and to forgive with the same love you lived. May peace reign between siblings, between parents and children, and among all who walk together. Mary, bless each relationship, heal what is wounded, and strengthen these ties with your motherly love. Wherever their home may be, may it always be a place of warmth, welcome, and light. Mary, may my children have the courage to be who they are. May they not hide their feelings out of fear of judgment, nor silence their own truth just to please others. May they be strong without losing their gentleness, sincere without causing harm. May they gradually discover who they are before God, and may they accept themselves with love, respect, and dignity. May they learn to deal with their flaws without excessive guilt, and with their strengths without pride. May they find balance to grow inwardly, in soul, in character, in faith. Mary, teach my children to live with authenticity and with an open heart. May they know how to listen to God's call in the silence of their conscience and answer it with their lives, with simplicity, but with truth. Mary, may my children never lose hope. Even when the days feel heavy, when answers take time, when everything seems to stand still, may the certainty remain alive within them that heaven has not abandoned them. May they know how to wait with patience, walk with faith, and smile even through difficulties. May they find comfort in prayer, strength in your presence, and guidance in God's word. May they not allow weariness to extinguish the flame of faith, of growth, nor haste to steal the depth of living. Mary, sustain their hearts in moments of uncertainty, and with each new dawn may they feel the strength of a fresh start and the trust that a greater plan is being carefully woven over their lives. Mary, may my children know when it's time to pause. May they not confuse their worth with performance, nor feel the need to constantly prove themselves. May they understand that rest is sacred too, that pauses are part of the journey, and that silence often speaks louder than 1,000 words. May they learn to care for their body, mind, and spirit with balance. May they come to respect their own limits without guilt. May they not constantly compare themselves, nor feel left behind in the face of others' success. Mary, teach them to live their own pace, with the calm assurance that God is never late. And in the midst of life's demands, may they find in you the perfect example of serenity and trust. May they learn that often it is in the stillness that God speaks the loudest. Mary, may my children know how to say yes to what helps them grow, and no to what pulls them away from the light. May they have discernment when facing choices, and even when they feel unsure, may they trust that they can seek your guidance. May they not give in to the pressure of the world, nor allow fear to be their advisor. May they act with wisdom, even when their hearts feel restless. May they choose paths that lead to peace, even if those paths aren't the most popular. May they not live just to please others, but to be true to God and to themselves. Mary, strengthen the spirit of my children so they don't lose themselves among the noise of the world. And when the time comes to decide, may your example of listening and courage be the compass that points them toward God's will. Mary, may my children learn to trust in divine providence. May they not live in fear of tomorrow, nor in anxiety over what has yet to arrive. May they know how to surrender to God's timing and learn to rest in the certainty that what is true will come, and will come at the right moment. May they not act in haste, not fall into despair, nor give up before the miracle. May they have eyes to see heaven's care in the smallest things, in a door that closes and prevents a fall, in a friendship that arrives as an answer, in a peace that rises without explanation. Mary, teach them to recognize these signs and to walk in faith even when they don't understand everything. May their lives be shaped by this trust, that there is a God who sees, who knows, and who acts, and a mother who intercedes with every step. Mary, may the dreams of my children be guided by the light of God. May they learn to dream big, yet keep their feet grounded in faith. May they desire that which uplifts, which builds, which transforms not only their own lives, but also the lives of those around them. May they be ambitious for goodness, for truth, for justice, and not for the empty applause of the world. May they understand that the greatest achievements are not always visible, but felt in the soul. A peaceful conscience, a right decision, a step taken in faith. Mary, inspire every plan, every idea, every desire in their hearts. May they always remember to include you in their projects and to place God at the forefront of every new beginning. And may they never forget, with prayer, every dream finds direction. Mary, may my children learn the value of humility. May they never let pride keep them from asking for forgiveness, from admitting a mistake, or from starting over with a lighter heart. May they understand that being humble is not about diminishing themselves, but about standing in truth and with respect. May they know how to listen, how to learn, how to grow, and never believe they know too much to change. And even as they achieve success, may they never forget where they came from or those who helped them along the way. May they carry gratitude in their eyes and respect in every word. Mary, teach them to be great in soul, generous in spirit, and simple in heart. May they never lack the courage to rise, but also the wisdom to kneel when needed. Mary, may my children never stray from love. May they not allow the wounds of the journey to harden their hearts. May they learn to trust again, to love with maturity, and to start over when needed. May they understand that true love is not the absence of pain, but the presence of surrender, respect, and patience. May they build healthy relationships, grounded in dialogue and in faith. May they never fear feeling, connecting, or choosing with their hearts. May they also know how to protect themselves from what does not come from God and recognize when something no longer brings them peace. Mary, guide their emotions with your wisdom. Teach them to wait for what is true and not to settle for what hurts or confuses. May every relationship in their lives be blessed, and may their love carry your peace. Mary, may my children learn to face the losses and frustrations of life without losing their faith. May they understand that not everything will turn out as they dreamed, and even so, there is beauty in every stage lived. May they accept endings with courage and new beginnings with hope. May they not carry resentment as a shield, but learn to transform pain into wisdom. When something doesn't go as they hoped, may they find strength to keep going. May they not close themselves off to the new, nor let discouragement steal their ability to believe. Mary, embrace their hearts on the days when it feels like everything has fallen apart. Show them that rebuilding is possible, that there is blessing even in what seems like an ending, and that, with faith, every wound can become a flower. Mary, may my children be instruments of peace wherever they are. May their words heal instead of hurt. May their gestures lift instead of weigh down. And may their actions bring light to dark places. May they never become indifferent to the pain of others, nor remain silent when they can be a voice for justice and compassion. May they understand that to serve is also to love. May they give of themselves without losing who they are, help without expecting anything in return, and offer their best even when no one is watching. Mary, plant in their hearts a steady kindness, a gentle love, and a generosity that does not grow weary. And may wherever they go, your name be honored, even in silence, even through example alone. Mary, may my children not be afraid of the future. May they not be consumed by anxiety, nor get lost trying to control what has not yet come to pass. May they learn to live one day at a time, with trust in their hearts and steadiness in their steps. Let them make plans, yes, but with hearts open to the adjustments heaven may bring. May they not be discouraged when something changes direction, but recognize that many times God's paths are better than what our eyes can see. Mary, strengthen their courage to keep going even without certainty, even when everything feels unclear. May their future be built with prayer, faith, and surrender. And may the presence of God always be the foundation of all that is to come. Mary, may my children always know they can come back. Even if they make mistakes, even if they stray, even if the world confuses them, may they feel that your home is always open. May they never be ashamed to start again, nor believe it's too late to return. Let them feel in you the embrace of one who never gives up, the comfort of a mother who loves without limits. May repentance never paralyze them, but lead them back. May guilt not imprison them, but free them for a new beginning. Mary, teach my children about the love that heals, the forgiveness that rebuilds, and the faith that does not demand perfection, only surrender. No matter how far the world takes them, may your love always be their point of return, calm, steady, and full of light. Mary, thank you for listening to every word, every sigh, every name that was offered here with a heart full of love. Today I entrust my children to your care, just as you entrusted your own Son to the divine plan. May they grow in grace, in wisdom, and in light. May they have health, dignity, and direction. May they live with faith, even in times of doubt, even on cloudy days. Watch over their steps, their choices, their emotions, their dreams. Guide them when they feel lost. Strengthen them when they are weary. May they never feel alone, because your presence follows them with tenderness and protection. Mary, be a mother every day, in every moment. And when I can no longer care with my hands, may my prayer reach them through your heart. Amen. If this prayer spoke to your heart, if you too entrust your children to Mary's care, join us. This channel is a space of faith, comfort, and hope. Subscribe, activate the notification bell, and write your children's names in the comments. Every time this video is watched, this prayer will be renewed over their lives. Here, every name is remembered with love and lifted to heaven with trust.